What was once the epitome of the modern basketball dynasty, appearing in 6 NBA Finals, winning 4 of them, and the team that broke the all-time record for most wins, posting an unfathomable 73-9 record to a team that's now fighting for playoff contention every single year. The Warriors are no way feared in the NBA, and it's because of this guy. He destroyed the Warriors dynasty. The Golden State Warriors are on their way out the door, and it's all because of their own quote-unquote heart of the team. Draymond Green has always been a polarizing player, but in the past, his talent balanced out the antics. But now, well, I'm not sure how much longer Steve Kerr is okay watching the backpack man taking shots.
And give them to the kids as Christmas gifts. As
Draymond's up there, of course he didn't.
Not those kinds of shots, these kinds of shots. Growing up, little Dre watched a lot of Ron Artest playing basketball. He studied closely how Ron elbows his opponents and at times roughened them up to win in basketball. Finally, his dreams came true. Draymond was drafted by the Warriors in 2012 with the 35th overall pick. And what's better is that he finally got to meet his idol, Ron Artest. It was all love during their first encounter. They hugged it out when they first met, and even the ref wanted some love. With a quiet first 2 years in the league, things really started rolling in 2015. He averaged 12, 8, and 4 while finishing second in Defensive Player of the Year votes. He started every game and was a key reason the Warriors exploded that postseason and won their first ring. In 2016, this is where he ruined an easy series for the Warriors. Green's on-court antics started to ramp up despite having breakout stats. Draymond Green averaged 17 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. This was Green before today's triple-single Green. The early days of the Steven Adams groin kick and an arm flail at LeBron's jewels. That arm flail, though, was a key part of the Warriors' collapse in the 2016 Finals. Green had accumulated so many flagrants that this one in Game 4 that put him over the limit and suspended him for Game 5. Golden State was notoriously up 3-1 in that series.
People have feelings. People's feelings get hurt. I guess his feelings just got hurt.
What Clay said?
Clay said, I guess he just got his feelings hurt.
And you know what happened next? Bron carried the team. And you know, let Irving the philosopher take the last shot. Could they have held it together if Draymond controlled himself? We flash forward a bit, and the Golden State trio has just become a quartet. The other Mamba, the Snake KD, joined the team. The KD era of Golden State was an easy back-to-back championship in 2017 and 2018. But also a quiet underlying tension the entire time. A team so fun and lovable with Steph and Clay was given more of a villain title with Durant joining and Draymond's antics starting to light up the floor. It's funny, but everyone used to say things along the lines of, Draymond's skills go beyond the box score. You have to look on the court to see his impact. Well, that is a double-edged sword, my angry 6'6" friend. Green might have stopped a four-peat here. Not only did Draymond light the 2016 Finals on fire, but it was also clear by 2019 that Durant was done with the Green experience. There was always media buzz that Durant could never truly be happy in Golden State because it would always be Steph's team. But looking back, I'm not sure that was the driving reason for his departure. I present Exhibit A, one of the all-time great scorers getting in a fight with the guy averaging 7, 7, and 7 that season. And of course, after the argument, KD, the snake that he is, left the team the next season. They could have won 2 to 3 more chips with KD playing, but Green blew it. This words from Green made KD leave the Warriors next season. The Poole Era. After Durant left, the Warriors went into a bit of a tailspin and had multiple high draft pick years. They tried to bring in some youth with Wiseman, Kuminga, and Poole. The Warriors struck the jackpot when they got Poole, a kid with handles, and the quick release averaging 18 points and 2 baddies per game.
When I was out, you know, they always ask that innocuous question, what did you notice when you weren't there? You know what I noticed?
A Steph negative 1.0. They were able to pull off a run that no one saw coming. They were actually able to pull it off for one more magical championship run in 2022. But you guess it right, Draymond blew it again. The baddie hunter Poole and Draymond got a little heated during practice, and being the quote-unquote alpha that he is, Draymond decided to light him up in a practice game during that offseason. Why is Steph not allowed to have nice things? The following season was a disaster from a team chemistry standpoint. They traded Poole the following offseason and hoped things would get back on track for this dynasty. Poole was sent packing to the Wizards, and guess what? Happier than ever. What could have been the third splash stepbrother? Green ruined it again. It's been 2 years now the Warriors aren't even in the finals. Even worse, last season they didn't even make the playoffs. It's too bad Draymond Green decided to continue to be Draymond Green. Once he infamously put Rudy in a chokehold and then punched Nurkic in the face, Adam Silver had to step in. The pile of incidents was simply too much at this point for the league's front office to ignore. I mean, in the process of writing this video, do you know what kind of suggestions popped up for just typing in Draymond's name? Of course, no one could forget the Green stomping on Sabonis incident. The wasted years of not getting in the finals leaves a now unhappy and then prime Klay leaving the Warriors. He's taking his boat now to Dallas. With Draymond getting more unhinged by the day, I never would have thought Klay would be the first of the trio to leave. Thompson's leaving put the nail in the coffin for the end of a dynastic run. Now, several new young teams are vying for dominance. Meanwhile, San Francisco is trying to figure out how they can get into the play-in next season. Draymond Green has been a consistent triple single now. His box score this year stayed steady at 9, 7, and 6, but it's been 6 years since he averaged double digits. 7 years since he won his Defensive Player of the Year. How long can he ride his former performances? How will Curry do without Klay's demeanor to balance out Draymond's? That's the danger Golden State is playing with here. Could Curry decide the franchise is too depleted to win and head somewhere else? Could Green run every superstar out of the building? The Warriors already feel like a sinking ship. They don't need a guy who, at any moment, could punch a hole in the wall and bring in more water. If I were the front office, I would look to trade him to a young team that wants leadership and refocus purely on the final years of Steph's career. Will the Warriors make the playoffs next season with the addition of Buddy Hield? Are the Warriors stuck on this roller coaster until Draymond retires? Is he truly still the heart and soul of this franchise? Or is he more of a nuisance that does more harm than good in his aging years? Comment down below.